Welcome to Sports and Quotes. 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 Sports and Quotes. Welcome to Sports and Quotes. Sports and Quotes. Welcome back to Ebron365. As you can see, I'm on another live call, Zoom call, and I have a special guest with me. No other than the 757 broadcaster himself, Ricardo Hicks. What's going on, Ricardo?
Ain't nothing, man. Just living this life that the God gave us, man. That's it.
Yeah, how you doing on tonight?
I'm doing pretty good, man.
Well, you already know if you was watching that the Clippers, they just, with the Nuggets, they didn't let it go down. They still fighting. They won tonight. Clippers up 3-2, so they still living for their playoff life. But who you got? Game 7, Raptors or Celtics?
See, here's the thing about it, man. It's like my heart says the Raptors. My mind says the Celtics. Because I know with the Raptors, they got the heart of a champion. They know they've been through this since last year. They know how to grind where they needed to get to the championship. But the Celtics, that defense, something about doing the Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. I mean, it's just like so much with the Celtics they bring to the table. But it's like, do you go with your mind saying that defense and the Celtics going to win, or you go with your heart, the passion, like the Toronto Raptors? So I would really have to go with the Raptors. Also, because the thing about this, Kyle Lowry, he knows what he needs to do. He's a leader now. Yeah. He knows exactly what needs to be done for his team to go to that championship. So I believe that this right here is going to bring out the best of Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree with that. Bring out the best of Kyle Lowry. I need to see more for Pascal Siakam, man. I need to see more for him. He's struggling this series. He only had 12 points in Game 6, 5 for 19 from the three-point line. And Van Fleet, he got to have better shooting too. He was only 3 for 13 from the three-point line in Game 6. And what you say, Jaylen Brown, he's been playing some good defense on Siakam. Mm-hmm. But Siakam, he won Most Improved Player last year. He got to step it up. I mean, it's this series, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, originally I had picked the Celtics to come out the East. But I'm a Raptors fan. So, and, I said the Raptors, I said the Celtics in 6 or the Raptors in 7. So, we in Game 7. So, I'm going with the Raptors.
There you go. I had the Heat coming out, actually, because Jimmy Butler, let me tell you something. My favorite team is the Bulls. I know Jimmy Butler because I seen him play. So I know when Butler gets real, Butler is nasty. So I had them coming out, not the Sixers, not the Bucks, and no, the Raptors and the Heat. But I give a little edge to because Jimmy Butler and Tyler Hero, man, is the man.
He is.
Tyler Hero needs to get some respect on his name.
And he a rookie. Who you think is a better matchup for the Heat, Celtics or Raptors?
The reason I will go with the Raptors a better matchup because of Siakam. It was funny. When Siakam came into the NBA, he supposed to have been the quote-unquote answer for LeBron James. I don't know why they had that as a thought, but that's why they drafted. They said, we could put Siakam on LeBron and at least try to calm him down because, let's be real, DeMar DeRozan won't doing it, and OG ain't going to do it. So they feel like Siakam was young. He got the lift, he got the movement, so he could put him on LeBron. Now, you put him on Jimmy Butler, I believe he can actually give Butler a kind of an issue because of defense, but also Siakam can step back and shoot. That's the thing. That's where he went against the Bucks. Giannis ain't shooting, so Jimmy Butler could just he get the ball. He's standing in the paint like, go ahead and shoot, man. I dare you to shoot, and I dare you to come in here because we're gonna block you. We're gonna stop you.
Right, but see the thing about Siakam, man, he can knock the shots down, but he got to make them. He got to make them. Like I said, he's been struggling this series. And then as far as on the defensive end, he's been getting a lot of foul trouble early, too, in this series against Boston.
True.
So he got to step it up, man. Kyle Lowry got to be the leader. Nick Nurse, he just won Coach of the Year this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the Raptors can do it. I think the Raptors is a better matchup for the Heat, too. But the Heat is something serious, though.
Exactly.
They different.
You know what I compare Pascal Siakam with? Draymond Green. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
Draymond Green is not a shooter. Just don't leave him open, though. That's what Siakam. Yeah, you may be like, yeah, you're a sketchy shooter, but I'm not gonna leave you open because you can make them jumpers. He's just like Draymond. Draymond will get to the point where he's shooting and he building more bricks than an architect. But then it's like at times he's shooting, he's making you like, where's this coming from? That's Siakam as well.
Yeah.
So,
and look, another surprise in that Boston series, man. Marcus Smart, he had a triple-double last game.
Yes.
He had some big shots for Boston.
Yes.
Some big shots for Boston.
I didn't even know he could really shoot. I just knew Marcus Smart was Mr. Flopper. I mean, he need an Oscar for the stuff he flopped with. So why I see him shooting three? I said, wait a minute. When did Marcus Smart start shooting threes? He been playing 2K or something?
Yeah.
Because I ain't seen this coming like that. Every time I see Marcus Smart, he diving over here, he diving over there, he flopping over here. But, now he's stepping up, being a better player. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
This is something different right here.
Yeah, he definitely playing his role. So we seem like we both think the Raptors were taking on to Game 7 to face the Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yep.
Who you think out the West, Clippers or the Lakers? Who you got?
Oh, okay. All right. I know I'm probably gonna get some slack for this. I gotta go with the Clippers if the two play, and the reason is Clippers are a little bit more deeper than LA. Okay, yeah, we know LA. The Lakers got LeBron, they got Anthony Davis, and they got the other little pieces. But Doc Rivers when the Clippers play defense, they play shut down defense. And yeah, they got one of the best 2 or 3 defense players with Kawhi and Paul George. But we can't sleep on Harrell. We can't sleep on the other players as well. I just really feel like Clippers are more deeper than the Lakers. And like I said, I know Lakers got LeBron, and everybody got this little LeBron playoff mode. But you got to realize, though, Kawhi can be doing some type of work on LeBron. LeBron may get his points and all that, but for some odd reason, the winner always seems to be come out is Kawhi. And this right here, to me, is going to show if Kawhi is the best NBA player in the world. Because you got Skip Bayless, you got everyone saying Kawhi is better than LeBron, Kawhi is the best player. So I feel like them two match up, then you can really see that if Kawhi is the king of LA, like he did on the first game, the commercial with the crown, the crown in the car. So I really feel like the Clippers all because of defense and all because I feel like they're just a little bit more deeper than LA than the Lakers.
Yeah, I agree with you right there. They are, it's no secret. It's a fact they are way deeper than the Lakers. But the Lakers, they just got Rondo back. You know what I'm saying? So playoff Rondo is in full effect. They giving it to Houston. They're giving it to Houston.
Oh yeah,
but
that's obvious. I'm sorry.
I picked the Lakers to sweep the Rockets for real.
I did too.
They surprised me with Game 1. But another thing about the Lakers, man, like when they own, they really own. But when they off, they really off too. You know what I'm saying? And then like I said, on the other side, the Clippers, they got Doc Rivers, championship caliber coach. And they got some dogs on defense. You know what I'm saying? They got PG, they got Kawhi, and then they got my man point guard.
They got Lou. Patrick Beverly.
Yeah, Bev.
That's the thug.
Yeah. He's a monster. He always play over the chip on the shoulder. And then the 6th man of the year, Lou Williams.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And see the thing about it. See right now, McGee and Dwight Howard, they're not really getting no time. You know what I'm saying, because of the Rockets' small lineup. But you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be interesting to see how they play against the Clippers with those big 3 guys they got, including Anthony Davis.
The thing about what the Clippers about and the whole Nuggets situation, because the Nuggets actually is a little bit bigger than the Clippers. Urich is right there. Jamal Murray. Somebody needs to put some respect on his name as well. So they're giving them like the hard fight. The Rockets, please, man. I'm actually surprised the Rockets even made it this far. Like, because you got Mr. Dribble, James Harden, and you got Russell Westbrook, who he gets the ball, he's shooting it wherever he's at. He sees tunnel vision at the goal and nothing else. I was just surprised when they won the first game. I really believe the Lakers was like, hey, look, man, we're going to beat this team. Let's just go relax. So they won Game 1. They were like, okay, let's go ahead and beat them out here. So let's go get ready for the Clippers. So, and that small ball that the Rockets play, it only works for a few teams. Okay, they try to bite off of Golden State with their small ball. But
Right.
they notice Golden State, all their small ball can really shoot. And they
Yes.
may got a defensive person in the presence as well.
Yeah.
Not everyone can do the exact same thing with them because you don't have a Klay Thompson, 6'9" dude that's shooting everywhere, play defense, can play almost all positions. You don't got Steph Curry that basically as soon as he come down the court, he throwing up in the air, walking right back. You
Right.
don't have a Draymond who play defense. Even when they had KD, you don't have a KD. So all this, when you do try to play small ball, you gotta be ready to know that everyone y'all can shoot. Russell Westbrook cannot shoot. He's not a get the ball, just throw it up in the air. This man had one of the lowest 3-point percentages. And James Harden, that like it's been told him before, that style of play you doing is not gonna win. Kobe even said it.
Kobe even said that.
It's because Kobe knows.
Yeah.
Eventually, look at guys like Kobe. Look at guys like Jordan. That same style you be playing, Phil Jackson had to tell Jordan, yeah, you can get points, but are you gonna win? And Jordan had to realize I can't do that no more. Same with Kobe. Kobe had to trust his teammates. Next thing you know, he won 2 championships, and Jordan went on to being the GOAT.
Right.
James Harden needs to understand that as well.
Yeah. But when though, that's the thing though. I mean, I think they just extended D'Antoni contract. And they just extended his contract. But when Harden gonna understand that? When he gonna realize that, man? I mean, they can't win like that. They got rid of the center they had. They sent him to Atlanta, and just play small ball, man. PJ Tucker, he tough, but he can't bang. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You know, with AD like that or
No.
Dwight Howard or nobody like that, man.
No.
He can't bang with them boys.
That's barbecue chicken right there. And I gotta ask this question: when did Mike D'Antoni ever won anything? When he was with Phoenix, yeah, they was running up and down the corridor and stuff. He didn't win nothing.
Right.
He with New York. They didn't win nothing. You can go up
Right.
and D'Antoni is like an NBA version of Chip Kelly. You can do all this flashy, all this fast stuff, but eventually at the end of the day, you're not gonna win nothing because eventually your players gonna get tired and they're not gonna run like that. Where's your defense at?
Yeah.
Defense wins championships.
Exactly.
Point blank.
Exactly. So we both agree with the Clippers will take it, and I heard Max Kellerman say the other day that LeBron is the GOAT until he confronts Kawhi Leonard. So we get that matchup in the Western Conference Finals. We never did see that matchup between LeBron and Kobe in the finals. We never did see that.
Yeah.
But right now, Kawhi and LeBron, they 1-1 when LeBron was in Miami, so they 1-1. So we'll see what happened in this series when they meet up.
I don't get a conversation with that. LeBron being the GOAT, we could slaughter that in left forever. Like honestly, y'all, I don't want to talk about it because let's be real. The reason why a lot of people say Michael is the GOAT, I'm just gonna spend a few minutes on this.
Yeah.
The reason why Michael is the GOAT, Michael did something that at that time no one did. No one thought a guard can lead a team. If anybody do their history on the NBA, you had Bill Russell was a leader of the Celtics, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Even though they had Magic, they knew Kareem was that man because when he was with the Bucks, he was Lou Alcindor, brought a championship. They were saying how a guard could not lead a team.
Yeah,
He's 6'6". But the thing about it is, he came into the NBA and literally just wrecked shop. And the thing I'm gonna end with this with everybody. He only was out Scottie Pippen for 3 seasons. I'm so sick and tired of people saying he never won without Scottie. It was only 3 seasons, y'all. And the people that he was losing to in the 80s, okay, you had the Boston Celtics was considered one of the greatest teams of all time.
And
You had the Pistons, the bad boy Pistons.
Bad boy.
Also had the Bucks who had defense. Don't forget the Sixers as well. These teams that he lost to were actually established. They were actually dominant defensive people. But they still say, yo, Jordan is the man. That he is the man coming up.
So he was coming,
Exactly. But LeBron, when he came in, let's be real, you go to his first season, he shouldn't even won Rookie of the Year. That should have been Carmelo or D Wade, but they gave it to LeBron. So a lot of times we can debunk LeBron so much, but the thing about it, everyone gonna see is, oh, he got the stats, or he make his teammates better, or he got all this other stuff. Okay, I asked somebody this question: if you got all the stats and that makes you a better player, Is Dan Marino a better quarterback than Tom Brady? Because if you want to realize it, Marino was killing it in the quarterback years. He didn't get no championship.
Right.
But they don't even put him in the conference of greatest QBs of all time.
Right.
They say Tom Brady, Joe Montana, but Marino was having numbers like that. He had no team around him.
Yeah.
So you can't always base on stats. It got to be the eye test. It got to be your toughness. And for goodness sake, LeBron had been questioned about his toughness a whole lot. It came to he got to Miami when the Waves told him, "This is your team, man. You got to do something."
Yeah.
Well,
he learned something in Miami. You know what I'm saying, and that he carried on with him. Back to Cleveland or whatever. But I will say this about LeBron. He's a good dude. He's a good player. On both sides of the ball, offense and defense. And you really can't take nothing away from him that he's doing. But when it comes to the GOAT talk, I get at the MJ all day. You know what I'm saying?
Not question.
No questions asked. No ifs, ands, or buts. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
The videos tell a little bit about him. But I remember growing up watching MJ. I was born in '87, so I was looking at basketball at an early age, and I saw Jordan. Man, the things he was doing, it made you feel like he wasn't human. It won't because of brute strength like LeBron would do. They get off and stuff like LeBron. Might have had strength, but he had finesse too. I mean, y'all gotta look at the video when he went for a layup on the Kings and he just went through 4 people, did a layup and made it. That stuff you see, that it inspires you, like, wow. And the thing about it is that mentality, that killer mentality, to always be number one mentality. You can use that for your life. You're like, I'm not selling it for less. I'm with the best.
Yeah.
That's why Jordan also is inspiring as well.
And also that mama mentality.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That killer instinct. Killer instinct. That LeBron does lack. LeBron does lack. But he's an all around player though. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to be like MJ. You don't have to be like Kobe. Assassins. You know what I'm saying? Somebody. You know what I'm saying? Somebody you want to take the last shot of the game. You know what I'm saying?
No.
But I'm talking about as far as Kobe and MJ.
Yes.
You want them to take the last shot.
But get out the way.
As far as LeBron, year 17, man, I did have LeBron winning MVP this year over Giannis.
Yeah, I kind of did too. I think he just fall into the boat of Michael Jordan. Jordan won it so much, they're like, we got to give it to somebody else. Yeah. That's why Barkley won it 1 year and Malone won it another year. But when they were looking at it like, man, Jordan could have won 8 MVPs. He got 6. I mean, he got 5. Yeah. So they was like, he could have won more. But it's like LeBron. He really could have won a lot of years. But it was like, man, give it to Russell. Give it to James Harden. Give it to KD. Give it to Giannis. It got to be somebody else.
Yeah. And, Steph won it back to back, too.
Exactly.
But, we both agree, with the Raptors. We both agree with the Clippers. And what do you think? You think they would go 7 games?
With the Clippers?
Clippers and Lakers? Think they go 7?
I'll put money yes.
I think they go 7.
Yes. I think they go 7.
I think they go 7.
I think they go, And I think it'll come down to one defensive play. I think it'll come down to that. I think, even though it's poetic justice, I really still believe it'll come down to like a few final possessions. And who's going to get that final basket?
And that's, as a basketball fan, that's what we want.
Yeah.
That's what we want. That's what we want to come down to.
Yes.
But moving on, what do you think about Giannis? You think he's gonna stay in Milwaukee? You think he can move on?
You know what? He said in his interview that he's not going to leave. But honestly, I really believe he should leave. Let's be real. I just don't hope the teams that want him, he don't go to. I do not want to see Giannis with Golden State. Please, right. Come on, man. Like, we already seen KD with them, and you get Giannis. Now he can do whatever he wants to because you ain't gonna double team Giannis if he would go to State. But you gotta deal with Steph, you gotta deal with Clay and Draymond. So he ain't gonna double team them. Then he said if you go to Miami, they're gonna put you in the same ballpark as Kevin Durant. You couldn't beat Miami, so you join Miami. So I don't want to see that, but I do want Giannis to go to a team where it's championship quality because the Bucks, besides Giannis, he don't have another superstar. It's not Chris
Right,
Middleton. It's
yeah,
not Eric Bledsoe. It's
yeah,
not the Lopez brothers. He
yeah.
needs somebody else. He
Right.
needs a pivot.
I like Bledsoe though. I like Bledsoe, but the Bucks, it's just something about them. Something missing. You know what I'm saying? They're a good team, but there's just something about them. There's something missing. You know what I mean? Like they don't have like in Giannis, he need to improve his shooting. You know what I'm saying? Add another piece to his game.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't like to see him join Miami. The Sixers, they need to be rebuilding, but he wouldn't be a good fit in Philly. He wouldn't be a
Nah.
good fit in Philly. And look, hey, what about Philly, man? They signed Ben Simmons to that big contract and let Jimmy Butler go. And
See, and that
look at
was
Jimmy
dumb.
Butler now. Yeah, exactly,
Exactly.
exactly.
But who didn't want him to leave? Embiid didn't want him to go nowhere.
Right, right,
You should have
right.
listened to Embiid. Embiid was like, "Pay this man. We want he want Jimmy Butler to stay there." The
Yeah,
thing about what it is, man, Ben Simmons needs to literally stop getting his pride in the way and learn how to shoot. If Ben Simmons just wants to shoot the ball, he could be a dominant point guard because he can get to the rim and he plays defense.
yeah,
But if you're not shooting, look at the games he play. They listen to him get the ball. Oh, we stepping back. Come on, everybody go ahead. He ain't gonna shoot it. We're gonna step back. Man, as a basketball player, you look like, oh, you want to disrespect me like that? Okay, I'm going to shoot it right now. But Ben just look at it like, well, I ain't gonna shoot it first. I'm going to pass it. That's not gonna work in this day and age. This day and age is all about the shooters.
yeah.
Back in the
That's it.
days, it would work, because a lot of point guards want to shoot like that. But now, basically everybody's a shooter. So you gotta be able to, you gotta come with the game.
Exactly. Yeah, Steph changed the game,
Huh.
and Dirk. You know what I'm saying? Dirk as a big man, he changed it too. You know what I'm saying? For the big man, for the big man. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got, man. We can wrap it up right here. I want to say thanks for joining me. This was a lot of fun. Hopefully we can do it again, and let the people know where they can, see your work and follow you at.
So everyone, you can go to YouTube. It's called Broadcaster of the Seven Cities, Don Suave. You can look that up. You can see all my videos. If you want to talk to me, comment, I'm all with it. You want to debate, I'm all with it. One thing about me, about my So Disrespectful, I'm by the fans, for the fans, with the fans. So whatever you got to say, whatever you got on your mind, go ahead and speak it up, and we'll definitely have a talk about it. We can have our own first take, but with the fans.
There you go. There you go. Make sure you follow him. Follow him on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe to his YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel, Ebron365. And you can also follow me on Instagram at Ebron365. And make sure you make sure you comment down below. If you like this video, just comment down below, hit that thumbs up button, and subscribe and share. So on that note, today, that's the end of the day we have for sports. Tonight's quote is, "Don't let small minds convince you that your dreams are too big."